I call the honourable member for Griffith.
Thanks, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Social Services. I refer to a mum-to-be in Brisbane, Sienna Perry. Sienna writes that if she and her husband had to choose between government and employee benefits because of the Prime Minister's planned cuts to paid parental leave, it's likely I'll have to go back to work at 19 weeks instead of 6 months. Why does the minister think Sienna is a rorter because she wants to spend more time with her baby?
I call the honourable Minister for Social Services.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I thank the member for her question, and I reject the assertion in terms of what she claims my statements have been. That is not my claim. That is not my claim, but the member might be interested in the following, Madam Speaker. They may wish to verbal on that side, Madam Speaker, but we have every right to reject the way they do that, Madam Speaker. But can I refer the member to the PPL evaluation that was commenced under the previous government, that there'd be evaluation of the Labor Public Service Union scheme that was introduced by the previous government. And what they found was this, Madam Speaker, because the contention that is being put forward today is somehow the Labor Public Service Union scheme would actually allow people to stay at home longer with their kids. But, Madam Speaker, the evaluation report doesn't find that. It actually says that there has been an increase of those who are on the PPL scheme, both of higher income earners and lower income earners, up to 18 weeks. But after 18 weeks, the proportion of people staying at home under these arrangements has actually fallen. It's actually fallen. So the Labor Public Sector Union scheme has actually resulted in not people staying at home longer, actually fewer staying at home longer, but the public sector unions have been able to ratchet up the entitlements as they do, and as they do, they are the masters of those who sit on that side of the House. What they have—
Minister, resume his seat. The member for Griffith on a point of order.
Relevance, Madam Speaker. The woman concerned is not a public servant.
Resume your seat. The member will resume her seat. Resume your seat. The member will leave the chamber under 94A. The minister has the call.
But, Madam Speaker, it is absolutely the case.
The minister will resume his seat. The manager of opposition business.
Madam Speaker, you previously ruled that it is not in order when raising direct relevance for somebody to restate the question. On this occasion, the member concerned referred specifically to the fact that—
the member will resume his seat. I asked the member will resume his seat. The reason that the member for Griffith was asked to leave under 94A was her refusal to respond to the Speaker's command. I call the Minister for Social Services.
Now, Madam Speaker, all those who receive employer-funded schemes will continue to receive those schemes, and in all cases where those schemes aren't as generous as the safety net scheme, they will be topped up to the safety net scheme. And that's what will happen. But, Madam Speaker, what will not happen is this. If you're an executive level 2 in a government department currently earning a salary of $130,000, under the Department Enterprise Agreement, you'll get 14 weeks of paid maternity leave. Now, that is worth $35,000. $35,000. Now, on top of that, you'll get $11,500 under the Labor Public Union Service Scheme.
The minister will resume his seat. The member for Jagga Jagga on a point of order.
Point of order, Madam Speaker. This is a serious matter.
What is the point of order?
The woman is not a public servant.
The member will resume his seat. There is no point of order. The member knows perfectly well that's engaging in debate and that's not permitted. The minister has the call.
Now, what those opposite are trying to project is an unfair scheme that they want to maintain, that they put in with their union mates when they're in government. But what this government is going to maintain is a safety net paid parental leave scheme for those who are never getting something before. And you know where they were working? They were working in small businesses. They were working in small businesses because small business employers couldn't afford to pay that. And now, under this scheme, they can, and we support that. But what we're not going to support, Madam Speaker, is cost-shifting and subsidising of large employers, particularly those in the public sector, which is what the Labor Public Sector Union scheme is designed to achieve. So we support a fair scheme, Madam Speaker, not deals cooked up between the Labor Party and public sector unions.
I call the honourable member